Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Monday, July 7, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it going? Got any big plans for today?
Hey David, I'm doing all right, thanks. Just trying to keep up with a crazy schedule. Got a ton of deadlines to meet.
Tell me about it. My morning's been hectic already, chasing up clients left and right.
Sounds like you need this coffee more than I do. By the way, did you catch any news over the weekend?
Oh yeah, I did. You hear about that big trade agreement between the US and India on tech stuff?
Yeah, I saw something about that. They're pushing for closer ties on technology and manufacturing, right?
Exactly. It's all over the news. I reckon it's going to open up a lot of doors for companies like ours.
True. It could mean more projects down the line. I'm curious how it'll impact innovation in the long run.
For sure. If we play our cards right, we might snag some new deals out of this.
Let's hope so. We'll need to stay in the loop on how this unfolds.
Totally. I'm already thinking about how to pitch this to my clients as a win for them.
Good idea. It might give us a competitive edge if we move fast.
Yeah, gotta strike while the iron's hot. Anyway, speaking of tech, did you see that article about the new AI tools for project management?
Oh, I did. They're saying these tools can cut down planning time by almost 30%.
That's wild. Imagine wrapping up reports in half the time and calling it a day early.
I'd love that. But to be honest, I wonder if it'll really understand the nitty-gritty of our workflows.
Fair point. I just hope it doesn't mess up my sales pitches with weird auto-suggestions.
Yeah, that'd be a disaster. I might test it out on a small project first, just to see.
Good call. Keep me posted if it's worth the hype, all right?
Will do. I'm thinking of bringing it up in our next team meeting to get some feedback.
Nice. Get everyone on board early. I might sneak it into my routine if it saves me from spreadsheet hell.
Anything to avoid those endless rows of numbers. Let's see if it lives up to the promise.
Fingers crossed. Actually, switching gears, did you hear about that huge music festival announcement?
Oh yes. The one in Europe with over 100 bands lined up for next year? It sounds absolutely epic.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm already jealous of anyone who gets to go.
Same here. I'm seriously thinking about taking a few days off to make it happen.
Nice. I'd love to tag along. I'd probably just end up stuck in a meeting while you're rocking out.
Haha. Well, you could always join remotely. Stream it from your desk. How's that for working from home?
Very funny. Nah, I'd rather be there in person soaking up the vibes.
Me too. It's been ages since I've been to a proper festival. Brings back so many memories.
Oh, for sure. Remember those days when we just drop everything for a good concert?
Yeah. Life was simpler back then. Now it's all about juggling deadlines and budgets.
Ain't that the truth? I miss just showing up with no worries except who's playing next.
Exactly. Maybe this festival could be our chance to relive a bit of that carefree spirit.
I'm in if you are. We just need to sweet talk the boss into giving us the time off.
That's the tricky part. Our boss isn't exactly known for being flexible.
True, but I've got my ways. A little charm goes a long way, you know.
I'll believe it when I see it. Let's start planning anyway, just in case.
Deal. By the way, how's your latest project coming along?
It's moving, but I've got to touch base with the team later to iron out some details. What about your sales targets?
Getting there slowly but surely. Just gotta keep pushing and not drop the ball.
You've got this. Keep those clients happy and you'll be fine.
That's the plan. Anyway, circling back to that US-India tech deal, do you think it'll affect our pricing at all?
It might. If tech production costs go down, we could see some savings to pass on.
That'd be a win. I could use that as a selling point to close a few stubborn deals.
Definitely. It could also mean more budget for innovation on our end.
Oh, I'd love that. Maybe we could finally upgrade some of our outdated systems.
Tell me about it. Some of our tools are practically ancient at this point.
No kidding. It's like working with relics sometimes.
Anyway, I'm curious. What do you think this trade deal means for smaller businesses?
I think it's a mixed bag. Could be great for getting new tools, but competition might get tougher.
Yeah, I agree. We'll need to adapt quickly to stay ahead of the game.
No doubt. I'm already brainstorming ways to stand out in a crowded market.
That's the spirit. We might need to rethink some strategies to keep up.
For sure. And with those AI tools, do you reckon they'll replace half our jobs one day?
I hope not. But honestly, I think they're more about helping us work smarter, not taking over.
Fingers crossed. I'm not ready to be replaced by a robot just yet.
Same here. I'd miss these coffee chats too much.
Oh, big time. No AI can replicate my stellar conversation skills.
I'll give you that. Let's hope it just makes our lives easier.
Amen to that. On the festival note, though, which band would you be most excited to see?
Tough call. But I'd go for something indie, maybe a lesser-known group. I love discovering new music.
Nice. You've got good taste. I'd probably pick one of those classic rock bands making a comeback.
Oh, I get that. There's something nostalgic about hearing those old hits live.
Exactly. It'd be like stepping back in time for a few hours.
Totally. Maybe we should make a playlist of potential bands to get hyped up.
I'm down. It'd be a nice break from listening to sales calls all day.
Anything for a change of pace. Speaking of pace, how do you keep up with your client list?
Oh, it's a grind. I just try to prioritize and not let anything slip through the cracks.
Smart. I've been trying to streamline my tasks too, but there's always something popping up.
Tell me about it. Just when you think you're on top of things, boom, another curveball.
So true. Maybe those AI tools will help us dodge a few of those curveballs.
Let's hope. I'd settle for anything that cuts down on my inbox chaos.
Inbox chaos is the worst. I'm drowning in emails half the time.
Same here. Maybe we should set up a quick chat with IT to see if they've got any tricks.
Good idea. I'll loop them in after my next meeting.
Cool. Anyway, back to the trade deal. Do you think it'll speed up our supply chain at all?
It could. If tech components get easier to source, we might see faster turnarounds.
That'd be huge. Some of my clients are always breathing down my neck for quicker delivery.
I bet. It might also help us scale up on bigger projects without delays.
Oh, I'd take that in a heartbeat. Less stress all around.
Exactly. We just need to keep an eye on how the details roll out.
For sure. Hey, if that festival happens to clash with a big project, you still going?
I'd try to make it work. Maybe squeeze in a quick trip and be back before anyone notices.
Sneaky. I like it. I'd probably just beg for a day off and hope for the best.
Good luck with that. You've got the charm though, so who knows?
I'll give it my best shot. Worst case, I'll watch the highlights online.
Not a bad backup plan. I might do the same if push comes to shove.
Yeah, gotta be practical. Anyway, I should probably get back to my desk. Got a call in 15?
Same here. Let's catch up again tomorrow, see what else is going on in the world.
Sounds good. Don't work too hard, all right?
No promises. See you around.
Time to get to work? Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.